Welcome to the Bookworm Duo, where we explore a variety of books so you can find your next read. Let's get started. Today we're diving into Tia Williams' A Love Song for Ricki Wilde.
Oh, this one's fun.
It really is. It blends this quirky romance with historical fiction and just a sprinkle of magic.
Yeah, you get pulled in right away and taken on like a whirlwind trip through love loss, self-discovery, the whole shebang.
And it all starts with Ricki Wilde. She's 28, and she has this really unique set of talents. Like, she has incredible fashion sense.
Oh, yeah.
She can restore old furniture, and she has this love for interesting words. It's so charming.
But her real talent, like the one that makes you go, whoa, is her ability to hear a song, any pop, R&B or hip-hop song, tell you exactly what year it came out.
It's insane.
Like, she's got this internal musical encyclopedia in her head.
But even with all these talents, she feels trapped.
Yeah.
Her family's wealthy funeral home directors, and they have big expectations for her future.
You can practically feel all that tradition weighing her down. It's heavy.
Right. Imagine growing up surrounded by death and grief.
Makes sense that she'd crave something different.
And different is what she goes for. She
Aw.
decides to break free and open her own flower shop.
Good for her.
It's called Wild Things, and it's in Harlem.
That's a turning point for sure. Like, she's finally ready to blossom into who she's meant to be.
Her family, though,
Yeah.
not thrilled.
Oh, I bet.
The scene where she tells him at Sunday dinner, it's hilarious,
Yeah.
but also kind of heartbreaking.
What happened?
While her sisters are all about upholding the family image.
Oh.
So they give her this mix of ridicule and judgment. And then there's her dad.
Yeah.
He tries to manipulate her with a counteroffer.
Sounds more like a gilded cage than a real opportunity.
It's like they can't even see the real Ricki. The vibrant woman with dreams that go way beyond the family business.
That struggle to break free from what your family expects. I think a lot of people listening can relate to that feeling of being boxed in, having to fight for your own path.
Totally. And speaking of paths, Ricki's leads her right to the heart of Harlem.
Oh, such a great setting.
It's more than just a place in this story. It's practically its own character.
It really is. Like this place of rebirth, this canvas for her transformation. You can almost feel the energy of the street seeping into her.
And it's there in that vibrant energy that she meets Ezra Walker.
Ah, Ezra.
He's this mysterious, handsome pianist.
Mhm.
And there's an instant spark,
Huh.
but there's something off about him. There are all these strange things happening around him, like out-of-season night-blooming jasmine.
Seriously.
And a plaque for a jazz club that burned down way back in 1929.
Like little puzzle pieces hinting at a big secret.
Exactly. And that secret, Ezra's immortal. He's cursed to live forever at age 28.
Okay, now that's a twist.
Talk about taking the story to another level. Suddenly we go from charming romance to supernatural mystery with life or death stakes.
So how'd this happen? Why is he cursed?
We learn that Ezra, or Breeze, as he was known then, was this super talented pianist back in the 1920s
Mhm.
Harlem Renaissance. He falls for this fiery singer named Felice Fabienne.
Classic love story setup.
But their relationship was volatile, and it ends tragically. Felice consumed by jealousy curses. She condemns him to an eternity of never being able to fully love again. It's love and betrayal, but with that supernatural twist that just adds another layer.
And it affects Ricki.
It does. Felice's curse doesn't just stay with Ezra. It ripples through time and threatens Ricki's life in the present.
Hold on, so their destinies are intertwined because of this magic.
It's like Ricki coming into Ezra's life was fate. And now it's a chain reaction that could save them or destroy them.
Now that's a cliffhanger. So can their love really beat a century-old curse?
I guess we'll have to keep diving into the story to find out.
It's amazing how Williams mixes the fantastical with the real in this book. You have this love story, but it's set against this backdrop of a century-old curse, and then there's the energy of Harlem.
Right. That's what keeps you reading. You're totally invested in Ricki and Ezra's happiness.
Yeah.
But there's this constant tension. Like, will their love actually be strong enough to overcome something so ancient and powerful?
Exactly. And the way Williams weaves in the whole leap year thing adds another layer.
I was so intrigued by that. Leap years are rare, but in the book, they're more than just an extra day. They're like these powerful periods of spiritual energy.
Almost like cracks in time where fate can step in.
Yeah, you really nailed it. And remember, it was during a leap year that Ezra saw Ricki's face in his dreams.
Right, a vision that stayed with him for a century.
Like fate was orchestrating their meeting, setting the stage for this epic love story. But it's not all just destiny. There's also this powerful theme of resilience.
Oh, definitely. Ricki and Ezra both face huge challenges, but they never give up.
Ricki deals with ridicule from her family and the stress of starting a business, but she doesn't let go of her dream.
And Ezra, with this curse that isolates him and steals his creative freedom, he still finds ways to connect with the world and enjoy the little things.
They're both so inspiring. They face these massive obstacles and keep going.
It shows that even when life throws you curveballs, you can choose how to react. You can let them break you, or you can find the strength to move forward.
There's also a beautiful message about accepting yourself. Ricki struggles with how her family sees her. It makes her question her worth. But when she starts her journey in Harlem, she starts to embrace her quirks, her unique way of seeing things.
She finds her own definition, not the one others try to put on her.
Exactly. And in doing that, she finds a strength and confidence she never knew she had.
And of course, there's love. The biggest force in the story, Ricki and Ezra's connection, defies logic. It challenges fate.
It's a love that blooms despite impossible odds. It really shows the power of the human heart.
And the sacrifices they make for each other make it even more compelling. Ezra tries to push Ricki away at first. He knows being with him could kill her.
And Ricki, after learning about the curse, chooses to stay with him. She's willing to risk everything for love.
Their love goes beyond passion and romance. It's about selflessness, courage, and commitment.
We can't forget about the amazing supporting characters, though.
They really bring the story to life.
Like Mrs. Della, Ricki's landlord. She's more than just a landlord. She's like a wise confidant, almost a grandmother figure.
Always there to offer guidance and support.
And Tuesday, Ricki's best friend. She's hilarious and loyal, always ready to help, even if it means getting into a little trouble.
And Sue and Mistella's girlfriend. She adds this touch of whimsy and warmth.
They create this amazing community around Ricki and Ezra. It shows the power of chosen family and how important it is to have people who love and accept you.
It's a good reminder for everyone.
So we have this captivating romance, magic, incredible characters. What about the ending? Does it live up to the hype?
I don't want to give anything away. But it's a great mix of hope and realism. It's not a perfect fairy tale, but it gives you closure. And you're left feeling optimistic. It shows that love endures self-discovery is important, and that magic can pop up anywhere.
Sounds like a really satisfying read. Before we wrap up, I'm curious about the night-blooming jasmine. It appears at key moments throughout the story.
You picked up on that. It's more than just a nice scent. It symbolizes the connection between Ricki and Ezra, even when they're apart.
Like a hint of magic, a fragrant echo of their love that transcends time.
And in the ending, the jasmine comes back. But it's different. It's not just about their connection anymore. It represents hope, new beginnings. Like the curse has lifted, not just from Ezra, but from everything around them.
That's a really cool image. The curse lifting and letting that sweet scent in for a fresh start. And it goes back to what you were saying about the ending not being a perfect fairy tale.
Yeah.
Even with the curse may be gone, there's still this realistic feel, like they'll have challenges ahead.
Oh, for sure. Life's never a straight line. But the ending definitely gives you hope. You know, Ricki and Ezra will face whatever comes their way together. They've found so much strength in themselves and in their love.
It sounds like one of those books that stays with you, even after you've finished it. Makes you think about your own life, your relationships, the choices you make.
That's what a great story does, right? It gets you talking, makes you see things differently. A love song for Ricki Wilde does that for sure. Makes you think about love and how powerful it can be, about finding yourself, and how magic can be hiding in the most ordinary places.
It reminds you that even when things are tough, there's always room for hope, for love, for those moments that make life special.
So if you're looking for a book that'll take you on a journey filled with romance and magic and self-discovery, you gotta add a love song for Ricki Wilde to your list.
Thanks for joining us. Subscribe to our channel for more bookish adventures. And hit that like button if you enjoyed the ride. Don't forget to share the knowledge, and we will see you on the next episode.